What's going on, you guys? So I wanted to do a video about John Tiller, who just recently passed away. And if you're not familiar with John Tiller, he's a legend in strategy gaming. He made some of my favorite all-time games. It's really sad that he passed, and I had no idea he was suffering from a medical condition. We I actually spoke to him via email about a few months ago, trying to get him on developer dialogue, and he was unable. And I just assumed he was working with more important things. I think government work, contracts, and such. I wasn't aware that he was suffering from, I believe it was brain cancer. Yeah, after a brief but courageous battle with brain cancer. He was born in Little Rock, Arkansas on June 29th, 1953, to Waldo and Joan Alexander Tiller, who predeceased him. John was survived by his wife of 43 years, Patricia, daughters Julia Shannon Tiller and Kathleen Strange, and cherished granddaughters Amelia and Bridget Strange. He will be missed by brothers Tommy Tiller of Fayetteville, Arkansas, and Robert Tiller of Little Rock, as well as several nieces and nephews. Big family. John received his undergraduate degree from Hendrix College and his PhD in mathematics from McMaster University in 1980. John's lifelong interest in military history and strategic board games inspired him to create John Tiller Software in 1996. He was a developer of history-based computer games and simulations used in military training and artificial intelligence. John had many interests and became certified in sailing, ham radio operation, and drone piloting in his later years. One of his proudest achievements was getting his commercial pilot's license. Wow. He was a railroad train buff and enjoyed many great train basketball trips with his cousin Pete Thomas. Pre-COVID, John and Pat enjoyed spending their summers near Bayfield, Ontario to escape the southern summers. Above all, John loved spending time with his family. In keeping with pandemic restrictions, no services are planned at this time. Cremation has already taken place as per John's wishes. The family will appreciate any contributions to John's favorite charities, Atlanta Food Bank, the Salvation Army, and or the Wounded Warrior Project. I first discovered John Tiller games, his simulations, his works, around 2002, and I was trying to find like a really amazing World War II game, but like squad based, and I came across two incredible games, Pacific War and The Proud and a Few. And these games just were incredible and are incredible because I still love them. I mean, the games that he makes, are just amazing. Like, I really enjoyed games like this, the Pacific War and The Proud and a Few. It gave me an insight on how squad-based tactical warfare goes, and I spent hours and hours playing these games. Another two of my favorite games was Tour of Duty and Vietnam. These games were incredible. There was one with the Ai Drang Valley, and there was just so many incredible moments in these games that I just really appreciated. And I honestly think and thought back then that these were games of masterpiece. And these are full grognard games, but believe it or not, I actually didn't even read the manual. I actually just started playing and just got right into it. It was intuitive, intuitive, full on grognard game, and perfectly designed. I mean, incredible. Now, back in 2014, I started a podcast called The Strategy Wargamers, which would evolve into Developer Dialogue. And I contacted John Tiller because, when I thought about all the games that I thought were like incredible that would, live on for decades, possibly centuries, his games will. and I really wanted to talk to him to, find out his inspirations and, the incredible person he is. He actually, reached out and agreed to an interview, and I actually got to interview the legendary John Tiller. And I can tell you, this was one of my favorite moments in my life. When you think of a legendary person that you get to meet, I met him digitally, of course, through Google Plus, but nonetheless, it was an incredible, incredible experience, and I'm just so thrilled to that he allowed me to interview him, and his memory, his legacy will go on in his work. This world lost a really incredible person. Thankfully, we have Wargame Design Studio, which is taking up the baton from John Tiller and will continue developing new titles in his vision. So, John, thank you for everything that you did, and we'll always remember you.